My daughter's driving me crazy. I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Clement. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass. Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. The folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead? You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of town as fast. If you ever settle down to have... They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here.
Have you spoken to
Sure,
my parents
leave.
yet?
Everyone else does.
I love them.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Wow.
Aren't the Greybeards expected?
Here for work? Get in. The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from them. Suits me just fine. My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago. Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd. Now go give those stupid bears... These damn bears are driving me crazy!
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why, what do you want? Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Bodhi send you to me? I always had a feeling she liked me. More than that brute Yofthor, at least. Yofthor, what about him? He'll come after us and it will be unpleasant. She would. If she's willing to deal with him, then everything would be all right. I'll go speak to Fastrid, post-haste.
Watch what you're doing!
Everything all right? What is it? Dragons?
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge. Get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Have you spoken to my parents
Boring
yet?
conversation.
Please. My love depends on it.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Those ba- Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day? My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself a great day.
Any idea how I can get my daughter's head out of the cloud? You a pilgrim or just passing through? Watch yourself on High Hroth. Her wolves proud the steps.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead? What a boring conversation. Fast read.
Pilgrim or not, if I were you, I would like to know about this town.
What is it?
Hail, companion.
Who rift in my pet?
I
Adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
It's a fine day with you around.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Better not be here to stir up any trouble.
Boring conversation.
I hope Fastred's doing well in Riften. I miss her. Sure, please.
That iron sword is big beyond
Now I remember.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her What is it you seek, my... How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all. I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calsomo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Need something?
Dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear
This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all.
Pleased to
All right.
meet you. I'm a priestess at the Temple of Mara.
What is it? Dragons?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you sleep.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count. They say the big old palace there was built by
It's no secret the Artina holds.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, but you spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I had expected Ysgrimmar City to be bigger.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Greywater yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
You need anything?
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers in their prison lives.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, no, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him. Do you know my father? His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever. Until next
No,
time.
child. I
Ha!
try to keep
Then I'm
everyone
right.
safe.
I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right. I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. Your father would...
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Grod, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. Of course you are. I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. Grod is the head mistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she just she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go in an honor hall orphanage. It's not fair! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Broa doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to honor hall.
Sí, le voy a matar de una vez. Ya. Voy a ir a hacer eso. Morirá ya. De uno. Que se molestó en aguantar a los niños. No nos va a dejar que los adopten, entonces la voy a matar ya.
You really shouldn't be here.
My parents dropped me off here a year ago, but they're coming back to get me. They said so. Miss Grillett is... well, she's a terrible old crone. No person could be that cruel. I think she's part Hagraven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning, and she just stands there watching us. Like I said, Hagraven. Until next time.
I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should
What do you
go.
want? You have no business being in here. Tino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
This place makes me a little uneasy.
You're trying to frighten me, hmm? You don't scare me.
Ni haber dicho lo de Dark Brotherhood. ¿Qué haces?
If anything pleases the eye, I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Fresh meats and produce.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Yes? Hands to yourself. Shouldn't we keep moving? I really want to get back home.
Oh,